Hey y'all, we're back and our cake has cooled. I did end up cooking it for 10 minutes because it was still really watery and runny at 8 minutes. And you see it did not rise a lot. So it's the first time I've ever done that recipe. That was too much liquid. So it feels really heavy feeling. So I would cut back on the liquid next time. But I'm sure it's still gonna taste good. It's just gonna be heavier because normally it would rise and it would be as tall as a regular cake. So now I'm going to put my Cool Whip on it. And this Cool Whip is a little frozen. And I want to go ahead and, I mean, you're like, what have you got that sitting on? It looks like a regular plate, but this is not a plate that I've got it on. This cake might still be a little too warm. I'll let it cool for about 5 minutes. And I stuck it in the freezer for a minute. But it looks like the cake is still too warm, but it's okay. So what I have it sitting on is actually the seal to one of my bowls. And I always say Tupperware has many uses, many uses. And I want something smaller to do this with. So yes, I have cake plates, and on holidays I use cake plates. And normally I use all of my cake plates on holidays. But when you're just doing a cake like this for your family, and it's gonna be eat up. I mean, I've got extra boys here tonight with my son who's 21, so all of his friends are between 19 and 21. So they will eat this. I will not have to store it. So I wasn't gonna get out my cake plate for that. So this is one of our Tupperware impression bowls. It's the largest one in the set. And I use it for a cake plate all the time when I'm doing something like this quick in the afternoons. I'll just take the bowl and turn it upside down on it whenever I'm done, and that will keep it while we eat supper and until they get ready to eat. Oh, I dropped Cool Whip over there, didn't I? And I stuck my finger in it. A little bit more Cool Whip. Try to make it thicker. My cake is still warm. My Cool Whip is still frozen, sort of. It's been sitting out since I started the recipe, but all right. So I think we have that pretty good. Oh, it's telling me low battery on my phone. So let's hope that it kept going. It said, my phone said low battery. I think it quits recording whenever it tells me low battery. So let's hope that y'all are still here with me. All right, so I have that on there just thick enough. And I'm gonna take, and what I done with my Mandarin oranges is I poured them out on a napkin and let them get sort of dry a little bit so that they wouldn't be juicy and wet running down the cake. And now I'm really glad that I did that because the cake was already too moist, and that's why it didn't rise. So you live and learn, right? So there is our Mandarin cake. I had an orange left or two. That's gonna be yummy. So this is my top for my cake. So I'm just gonna put that on there. It's gonna keep it tonight while we eat supper. And then they're going to devour all of this. It will be gone. And then I'll just wash my little bowl. And it's better than me taking out my big old cake plate. So you're welcome for that tip that you can use our bowls during the week when you don't want to drag out a big cake plate. And this will seal and it will keep it fresh if you keep it all week also. So during the holidays, when you have 2 cake plates and you make 5 cakes, you can always use your big bowls like this. And then you can see this is not huge, but it's big enough to hold any regular size cake. you can use your large bowls for extra cake plates. You're welcome. See y'all later. Bye-bye.